Most punters have no clue how to use and create this content. That's easy money for you once you understand QED. It's very easy to get lost in handicapping metrics that mislead you down rabbit holes. Like some clown reading the racing form running lines, trainer percentages, and other obvious data all can see for themselves. The bias, pace predictors, and price players are some of the biggest clowns in racing. Just look at their ROI. And they want to charge you a fee for some of that crap. A rare race breakdown. Not the bad kind. Of course, most of this is just post-race psychosis and habitual line-stepping the logic on my part. You take anything a gambler says with a grain of salt, baby. Anyone that gambles more than once a week is sick, right? We are just looking for winners first. After that, we look at others. Before I do any of that, I handicap the race overall. That's my job, everything else is all created by the masters. I just copy and paste all their hard work the best I can. Thanks, old dead guys and girls. We see 3 top form Talkin top plate runners and 6 serious contenders here. Please notice all 3 TF Talkin TP runners are not dual qualified top form types. Both blue columns top form and top plate. Top form is performance based and top plate is just form cycle based. You see that clearly by just looking at the ratings. You never see slow runners in the TF column. Maybe I should switch nomenclature? LUL neither of the TF Talkin TP runners are serious contender flagged. The Zheng Hou 3 has been weight plate flagged along with Zheng Hou 1 and Zheng Hou 2. Let's look at the Zheng Hou 4 and Zheng Hou 5 runners, ranked 1 and 2 black form types. Do you want the Zheng Hou 4 out of gate sub-3 at that price? The only downside on the Zheng Hou 5 is age. The TA didn't pick it up, but his last race was the highest amplitude of all runners in their last efforts, 1.00 at the 4% multiplier. That can take something out of low-quality runners. I think we saw that. But the TA didn't call it on the Zheng Hou 5. He also didn't make the best EM ranking. So just age. The product multiplier can be looked at like a bell curve. At 4% it's like a green shoots. At 8% you're at the peak or hitting the average. At 12% you're above average, and at 16% it becomes insane territory. Good Talkin bad. That all depends on the amplitude values. Say and year-olds are the preferred age range with data backing that up. Older horses must have the metrics and look in the ring before I get interested. Always value, but not the sick kind, if you know what I mean. Price is not everything like some punters think. Let's look at the best red form runners now. Zheng Hou 6 out of gate sub and Zheng Hou 2 out of gate sub 2 and weight plate flagged on the Zheng Hou 2. The weight plate is much like the old saying don't fight the Fed, and is all about the winning chance, not the placing chance. No bueno, but one of the best sell metrics in the world IMHO. Just look at all the chalk that the weight plate has flagged in the past. The Zheng Hou look could be used, but the Zheng Hou 2 had 2 strikes against him, the WPN gate. I just downgrade the ranking by 1 for each strike. The special hedge clown show and money continues its long descent to the vortex of fear. Maybe 1400M is his goal? It looks like he just hits a wall there and needs softer. We didn't have the most recent figure on him going into this race. A missing data point making this race unplayable for an investor class punter. After getting the missing data on hedge, it turned out he was the top-ranked black form runner here. The only saving grace was the T flagged him as out of range. He had every reason to react to that strong run. A classic bounce trigger on the black form types. I'm not pointing out you should have been all over the winner, only the fact some of the runners were SUS. As always, if the race turns out to be a clown race, no way could you logically find that result. That's all my fault for picking a stupidest race. Not your fault at all. That's my bad. If you find it difficult discerning black form from red form, may God help you. As far as the Zheng Hou sub yi chalk goes, most of that cash was because of the rider and less based on performance, as we can see in the quantum ratings. He was a zone plate type. Not the most enthusiastic ride till the M line. I'm pretty sure that was not his call. Zone plays are just certain metrics that are conducive to better opportunities for the runner to hit his best number in that race. It won't make slow horses too much faster, that's for sure. Out of the ring for me was the Zheng Hou Sam and Zheng Hou Bat. Didn't see anything bad about any of them, to be sure. I wouldn't say no to anything you liked based on the ring. The ratings are the probabilities just based on performance and not taking any other factors into consideration. The raw probabilities. The video replay for each race is selected by the Zheng Hou yet ranked black form runner in that specific race. You would think, why not the runner with the highest rating? You could go that way too. Using the weight plate flag runners is SUSAF.